So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Don't want to repeat that, buddy.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
3 down, 3 down.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
I play defense, there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
90s Wolf.
No.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
First carry of the game here from Royce Freeman.
I mean,
he's going to have a first down.
It might be better, but the way I set my plays up
turns to first
is
with
different.
That 5-yard pickup.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Hey, shoot.
On first down, Locke.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, man.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And it's a big advantage of it.
I'm going to tell you, the bad thing about it is I'm not even playing for real right now, man. I'm not even playing for real.
Here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
You playing for real. Okay.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football.
That's why I know for sure you was playing for real. That second drive because you wanted to score, and then you fucked up.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
See, I know how to play everything, man. If you want to throw out routes, I know how to cover that. You want to throw in the middle, I know how to cover that. If you want to run with your quarterback, I know how to cover that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you. I know how to cover it, man. Listen, I know how to cover it. I just told you, I know how to cover everything, dog.
A year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Because, you know why? Because I jumped already, so I was already hiding him.
His receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders
I know how to cover everything. I just told you I know how to cover things. Then you want to test me.
Realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I've been working on this play right here. I'm see if I master it.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there.
I'm a master that play for the season.
Want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
They'll run here with Balazs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Regular. 6 guys. Gonna go 5-0 here. Go ahead.
I got plays for days, man.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Oh, no, it's things you can do. You just don't know how to stop plays.
Hey, Mike 20. That's a clever. That's a part now. Check.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The All-Pro Von Miller there.
I can score a touchdown whenever I want to, man.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
All right.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get off the field, defense. He's coming. Double up. Bravo. He's coming. Double up. 51. Hey, 5-0.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. Going
Yeah,
for it all.
thank you. Oh, he pushed me. Hey, I like. Nah, he pushed me, man. Look, right there, push, boom. He pushed me, man.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage.
Your
Could be for a long ball game.
Your pass is not going to work on me.
After the turnover, here's
you go here.
This is the tight end fan.
I'm trying to tell you.
Brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off.
I'm
Okay,
tell
so
you,
they gave up the completion.
my defense, it covers everything.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
please don't do that.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Right
Ended
here.
up making a nice play,
he held
even
on to
though it
that.
was complete.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Second quarter about to begin from Denver.
I'm a zone kind of player.
Broncos
I
in
play zone,
possession
so
of the football
it covers
as they've
everything.
got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Nah, man work if you got good cornerbacks.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2.
I'm just trying out defense, trying to see what will work.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down.
I mean, I know you playing for real, though,
the only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I know what to do in that situation.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming. Hey, check right. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton.
He's not scoring.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
I'll be trying to go for the hit
execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Hey, Delta.
Shotgun snap to Locke.
Bait him. Bait him.
Right. And that is incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open
anybody.
receiver and got forced out.
You threw it to anybody. It wasn't there. I'm trying to tell you, it wasn't. You think it was there, but it wasn't there.
Should have been an easier throw moving to his right.
Okay.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
On 2nd down, it's
Get
Lindsay.
Oh, good
his
fun.
way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness.
So now you going to play defense now? For real now?
The guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart,
so
they do.
I can try some plays out now,
here's
but
McManus
it gets your real defense. Okay.
This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Let me try some things against your real defense, you said.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Hey, back up. Regular.
Oh, he got nervous.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh,
popped in the air.
I should have threw it to the outside, man. Okay. I know what to do. I know what to do.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip
I'm going to tell you, that was my mistake. I thought I could outrun him so I could throw the ball regular, but if I'd have threw it to the sideline, I would have ran that way, and you wouldn't have been able to catch it.
Ready to start their next drive. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something
Thank
together
you.
here.
Oh, they let me jump.
They decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve.
I'm going to be there.
Throw one to him every
Ain't nobody
so
going to stop me
often,
from
but
going there.
They want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such
That's the difference between me and you. You playing it, I know for sure.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end,
I'm
made a
humble
nice,
too,
easy
but
pitch and catch.
there's a lot of bums in there.
A tackle
So
or two, wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
The only person that got a chance to really beat me,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
That's only because we play in the other league and we play each other so much.
Now it's Lindsay. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5.
And then he got fucking cheating ass Mike Evans and O.J. Howard. You motherfuckers catch everything.
Use the ground game to take some pressure off. Because the quarterback's been
I know how to stop Mike Evans. It's fucking O.J. Howard. He fucking catch everything.
On first down, right back to Lindsay. A short gain of just over 2
you're not gonna
yards
score,
as the
right?
first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
trying for real.
Those big defensive linemen will
I know
take
you
the
trying
bait
for
and
real.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. Screen pass to Lindsay. The 20. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
This animation right here is BS.
A gain of 39 that
the one right
time.
there. That one is BS. It's like my man was running to you and they made him like stop and let your man motherfucking block him.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
They'll run with Lindsay. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Let me try this. Let me try this new goal line defense I've been working on. It's only to stop runs. I mean, well, I know it can stop the pass.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis
but I know you're gonna pass
this first half. One more time with Lindsey.
Huh?
Give him right around 4 on the carry.
Not right now.
We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
You got lucky, man.
It just never materialized.
My son came and started talking to me.
Ready? 50, plant. 55. Eat.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Royce Freeman taking it in. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
How the fuck you kick again out there so damn fast, man? That nigga's fucking damn me. How the fuck he's at the 30-yard line? The motherfucking 30 damn yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Now you're throwing it too? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
That nigga overthrew it, man. God damn.
As his guys will get the football back.
I'm just trying to play. Fucking Fitzpatrick, he's fucking trash.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time,
be smart,
but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Clock will try again on 2nd down. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Clock now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. They look to throw. It's Locke. They'll find Lindsey here. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I ain't fucking know these niggas on this team, man. They got a motherfucking cornerback.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing now is Locke. He'll take a shot to the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Should have been INT.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Phillip Lindsay in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos push further out in front.
That was my fault. Going for the dang his stick.
Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. After the touchdown,
I go for every time. Pretty much like if it was the league game, I probably would have just try to ran beside you, know what I'm saying? Not give up the touchdown, give up the 3 points instead of the touchdown. But
the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
If you up.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving
if you up on the score, I'll play for real fourth quarter. But I don't think you're going to be up.
Fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
He said, I can't score, I got to score.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close.
I gave up a few plays on
probably here in half 2, no?
On defense that was kind of like my fault.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Yeah, they fucking running back.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Now a toss going left. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has
I kind of scored, and I didn't really care about scoring right there, man. I was just...
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
I'm trying to see about this other defense, man. This guy find out a way to...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
Oh, I knew he was going away.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though I saw
some other guys over there, so I was like, you ain't going to go to him.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw.
Thank you.
And that'll be
Yeah, I saw some other guys. I'm like, he ain't going in because he's so far off the screen, but you still went to him anyway.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
Nah, that shit don't work.
See? Yeah, I think you've got to let them
it might
play.
work. It might work to computer, but not to a user.
Contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
I mean, but me, I play linebacker and I gamble 90% of the time. I gamble and I guess on who you might throw it to, and I bait you in. You throw it to certain people.
It's locked. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I make you throw it to who I want you to throw it to.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Like me, I can have a fucking
up to make the tackle.
A 55 rated linebacker. But as long as he's fast, I can make him be good. Because I play user.
Laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I knew that play was
coming. Brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And I know this play right here coming too.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. From the gun on third down, Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
But the thing is,
the offense not going anywhere. They're staying
out there. Can you get the play off is the question.
They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And they're well past.
How the fuck he hold on to that? Hit the nigga in his back, man.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Stay at home. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike. Hey, orbit. Get that ball, D.
On first down, Lindsey. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop it.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
It's all about how you set the play up. See, you ain't see him. So now, if I run that play again, you don't know where he came from. Don't do it. Oh, good one.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown
he's not the one you got worried about, though.
Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Throwing on first down. Lock.
Thank you.
And that's going to be incomplete. Man. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red
only
zone.
if these fucking plays were just
6.
a little better, man.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood. 52, Mike 52. Let him know.
Block working out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan.
See, I told you, I bait you to throw who I want you to throw it to.
10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
You can get it to him real quick.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about
you don't think I could get there that quick?
Reading, reacting,
that's what it was.
And then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I'm trying to tell you, the plays you never tried before when you down is not a good thing to do. You stick to the plays that you know when you down, because therefore you don't know how to control the play because it's a new play to you.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position. And
so you think about changing it up because you think I know your game scheme. But even when you try new plays, your game scheme is still all the same.
Help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we.
You should have went outside, but I made you go outside because I hit that gap right there, so you had no choice. So I pushed you outside.
The Broncos on 3rd down.
Nah,
3 for
if you'd have
7
did
so
that,
far in this
you wouldn't
game.
have got the yards you got.
This is 3rd and 7. Now Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Yeah.
That's Lindsey. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness.
You want me to blitz.
To make people miss and pick up the
That's
first
what it
down.
is.
In this case, it didn't happen.
You waiting for the blitz.
They'll
But the thing about blitzing,
it's
about doing it when they're not expecting you to do it.
John Jenkins. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
I'm not trying, man. I'm not trying. I'm not trying, man.
First down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it go deep for the
Got
end
him.
zone.
Oh.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I'm trying to tell you, if this team was a little better, that was touchdown.
Nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
See, it's all about
Once again,
timing.
they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
Hey, I caught it. He just fucking dropped it, man.
You don't want
That's what they do, man. They
two
fucking
incomplete passes in a row.
he fucking
Definitely
dropping
need
shit.
something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
He can't stop this play. It's gonna be tough. You ain't gonna know who to check.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
Go ahead, Fitz.
Now he's forced out
Come
left.
Here. I see you.
Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
These niggas keep fucking dropping the fucking ball,
too good
man.
There. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I gotta go for this shit. I don't think you can stop.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check.
What play coming?
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And it's caught by Parker. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time.
You make it too easy,
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield because, as you said, you have much time in the pocket. He can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there.
Shit, he might be faster than that. Go ahead.
This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over.
So every play on blitzing, huh?
Turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
This should have, it should have been an INT, man. The fucking cornerback's trash, man.
The bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Protein spills. Hey, Foxtrot. 55,
You want me to blitz? I'm not going to blitz because you're waiting for the blitz. Oh, good.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack.
Get in the weight room. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
They're going to need some therapy after this. 5.
Locked to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to go down again. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th.
That's my old blitz.
And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Trying to say, I got plays for days, man.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn. Jeff, go Jeff. Don't get nervous.
51, Mike 51.
Watch how I do this right here, though.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, throw the fucking ball,
Not
Patrick.
able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. And it's never good to take a sack.
He was
You
wide
really
open
don't want
across
to
the
take
middle,
one down
too.
here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already
I
pretty
actually
much
did this play right here
assured of a
last
field
man.
goal. But you
That
take
shit
a
used to
big
work.
sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
I did that play last
From
night.
21 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Like, for real, if I want to play for real, I could open my whole playbook up on people, but I really don't.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
But Madden, like I told you, it's about momentum. Once you get momentum, you're good.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned
Yeah,
into 6
I told you during the game, I was like, man, he's taking momentum from me. It don't matter what play you call. If you ain't got momentum,
offense take
that
care
shit
of
ain't
the
gonna
defense,
fucking work.
defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
This one right here.
Airing it out for
Thank you.
Hamilton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
That's Xavier Howard, man.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter.
It didn't hit the
With
ground, man.
emphasis,
He got good hands,
interception,
man.
Return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point
Damn,
winds up
man.
successful. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
J-Mo, go sit down.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
I got the best rushing defense in the league.
The guy throwing
Nobody
the ball,
really rush on me.
He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Your rush defense not better than mine. Nobody want to check the numbers, man. Nobody really runs on me.
Here's his opportunity.
That's only because I got a sim game.
To those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Here's Lindsey. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
See how I flew
Just
through
2
this?
minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw it is Locke.
Don't do
Steps
it.
away to his left.
Oh, I appreciate
gonna
that.
Let it fly. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No
Yeah,
interception.
you got
He did
lucky on
not
that
keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Damn, I'm going to send a blitz.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Locke going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins
but you threw it to nobody, though, because you was panicking.
Right, 80, 52 and 56, 52 and 56.
51 to Mike.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Quit talking about it.
Throwing here, Fitzpatrick being chased out left. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't
that
hang
nigga dropped
on.
the ball, man.
2nd down.
That's what.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
Damn, that nigga dropped the ball, though.
I'd be a little more concerned with running
That's
some
like
clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, Fitzpatrick again. He's going to go up top for the... And this is going to be intercepted.
You overthrew that
Harris with
motherfucker.
a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know. You got to make it there. You got.
After the turnover, here's Locke.
Don't do it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh,
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen as a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Get on the line. Get on the line.
Shift. Back.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On third down, here's Lindsey. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th fourth down try.
You think so?
On fourth down, Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Locke now on first down. Now a desperation
that's the one I wanted.
deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I guess at this point, Charles,
I'm just good on defense,
shots.
man.
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle able to get in there for his second sack
come on.
of the
Let's
afternoon.
get a pick, y'all. Let's get pick 6.
One final try for Locke. He's going to let it fly.
Burn who?
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.